What's up guys? Thanks for tuning in and watching our video today about the 3 C's: credit, collateral, and capacity. By the way, don't forget to like and subscribe. We want to make a difference, and the best ways we know how is to see that we have an increased subscription along with some likes. All right, so credit, collateral, and capacity. Here's what it's all about. Credit, you need it for just about anything to finance. Cars, boats, credit cards, and yes, to buy a house. So the higher the score, the better the mortgage rate, and the better the mortgage payment. Never be past 30 days late. Those 30-day late payments will tank the score by like 80 points. We've seen it. We've had clients that have been in process trying to find their house, and then boom, they had a 30-day late payment that dropped their score by 80 points. And yes, 80 points is pretty common for a 30-day late payment. Collections are the same thing. If you have any credit collections that are showing up and they're pretty new, you'll want to just work on getting those paid off. And I know what you're saying. It takes a lot to get there between, making the credit right, saving for the down payment, and then having proceeds available to come up with the closing costs needed to buy the house. It is worth it. Have a goal in mind to get there. And in today's day and age, when you can make money online by reselling, using your skills to have a side hustle and just build that proceeds, it's worth it. Grind through it, get there if you can, the sooner you can. So credit is all about that, having the good scores. Capacity is based on how well your employment is, and then also the affordability side of it. You need a 2-year work history to qualify for a mortgage. Unless you're following a degree and your position is in line with that degree, you won't need 2 years. Your work history can be your degree. Affordability, a good rule of thumb is 30 to 35% of your overall gross income. Now, it's a rule of thumb. Everybody is different. They don't have the same accounts on the credit report or make the same type of income. You want to talk to a mortgage advisor to kind of walk you through and guide you what your tailored picture looks like. Moving on to collateral. Collateral has to do with the house that you're buying. We got to make sure it's all worth what you're purchasing it for, along with the proceeds that you have put aside. So to buy a house, here's what you need. Write this down. You'll need a 3% down payment as a minimum. There's 3 to 5%, all depends on the qualification, but 3% is a good start for a first-time buyer. In addition to that, you'll want to have at least 2 to 2.5% available if you had to come up with your closing cost and prepaids. So you'll have cost as a buyer, and then you'll have an escrow, that's your taxes and your insurance, and all that together is about 2.5%. So have about 5.5 to 6% ready to go to buy your house. Now here's the good thing. Here's the bigger, better picture. In today's market, there's a couple things that are going on. A lot of first-time buyer programs are entering the market, making it a little easier to qualify, which is nice. There's also some down payment assistance programs that can help out with the money that may not be available, or maybe you save for it and you get to keep that in the bank. Not all down payment assistance programs are beneficial, so make sure that you're walking through those details. A lot of times those rates are a little higher, but based on the time frame of ownership, it may or may not matter depending on where your overall budget is and how that lines up with what your goals are. Seller contribution, we're starting to see a little more of that as inventory creeps up in the state of Texas. We are starting to see home prices start to go down, which is beautiful. We need that to happen, and some seller contribution to hit the market. So there's a good possibility that when you buy your house, you may be able to buy it with just above the down payment, but don't plan on that. Have a good plan together for 5.5 to 6% total. So guys, that is the 3 C's: credit, collateral, capacity. If you have that in line, that's a great start, great foundation to build off of. Hope that helps. Leave your comments below. I want to hear more about what you go through. If you have any questions, like I said, I want to make a difference. So let me know what we can do, or share your insight. Thanks guys. Hope to see you in our next video. Bye.